So apparently this lady harassed a mother and son while they were trying to play Pokemon Go.
Okay. Let me just get your plate real quick. My son and I are playing Pokemon Go.
Let me see what you
Absolutely
just
not.
What'd
Get
you
away
get a
from me,
picture of?
ma'am. Get away from me.
Let
You need
me
to stop
see it.
right now.
Let
You
me
need
see
to.
it. Let me
I'm
see
not
what you
taking
just took a
pictures.
picture of.
My son and I are playing Pokemon Go on our phone.
Did she take
No.
a picture of my license plate?
So you may be wondering, how did we get here? So what had happened was the lady and her son were walking down the street, and this woman saw them walking around playing Pokemon Go. She proceeds to ask them like, what are you doing? The lady eventually replies like, we're just playing Pokemon Go. And at some point in time during this story, the lady thought that she was taking pictures of her house. And mind you, the woman that you see is in her driveway in her car. So they continue to play Pokemon Go. The lady then backs her car out of the driveway and follows them down the road.
You're taking photos of me, ma'am. Don't
the
walk up
dog.
on me like that.
Go on.
Don't
then.
walk
If
up.
You're walking, go.
You're following me and my child.
I'm going
Ma'am.
around the block. I
Okay.
live here. Do you?
Absolutely I do.
Good. Where?
One street over. And I'm not telling you because
Oh,
you look like a
wow.
psychopath.
Now to me it does look like she is following them, and I'm gonna tell you exactly why I do believe this statement. One, she looks like she's been sweating her ass off sitting in her driveway. Now you mean to tell me you all of a sudden now decide to pull out of the driveway? You clearly been there for a long time.
Leave me alone.
me.
Ma'am, leave me alone.
Continue.
You walked up on me. You got out of your vehicle and walked up on me. Leave me
Because you
alone.
took your time
Stop
walking
walking.
around my car.
And two, people don't just walk around cars as she claims in this video, especially playing a game like Pokemon Go. I've only played it like once when it first came out. I downloaded it, you know what I'm saying? And I haven't played it since. I just wanted to see how it worked. The thing about it though, if you're playing a game on your phone, you are looking out for cars and you're not walking around them at all. You're going to do your best to avoid them because you don't want to get hit. You don't want to be a victim. You don't want to be another statistic who got ran over because they were playing Pokemon Go. And clearly, she seems to be going out, minding her business, her and her dog and her son, and just want to play a little Pokemon Go. Three, if she wasn't following them and wanted to get some type of response from them, she wouldn't have gotten out of her car after all of this time.
Ma'am,
of it. I
Karen,
could've thrown it in
leave
reverse.
me the fuck alone. Get away from me and my child.
Fuck you. Go on.
Fuck you too. With your scraggly thin ass hair. Get the fuck away from me.
Now, in all my years of life, I haven't been around that long, but I have never heard an insult such as scraggly thin hair.
Yeah, have a nice life. Okay.
Now that's the end of that interaction, but I do want to show you guys her response to that video and kind of giving a little bit more context on everything that happened. But before we get into that, I kind of want to express the thought that I hate that the kid had to witness that because he just wanted to play some Pokemon Go. You can see it over his face as he pans through the camera for like a second or so. I do hate that his time had to be ruined by somebody who really could not just mind their own business.
Hey guys, so I did want to come on here really quickly with an update on the Karen situation because a couple people were asking. So basically she's sitting in her car, we walked past her house, my son and I were both on our phones, we're playing Pokemon Go, and she's like, what are you doing? And I didn't really respond. I wasn't even sure if she was talking to me at first. And she's still sitting in her car and she is like, are you okay? And I was like, oh yeah, we're just playing a game. And she's still sitting in her car for a minute. I don't know. She looked like she'd been there a while. I don't know if that's why she was like sweaty or like wet or something.
I don't know what the weather was like then, but it looks like she probably was just playing in the rain a little bit because the ground is also wet, or maybe the sprinkler system. I don't know exactly what happened. It looks like it rained, but I could be wrong about that. But it does look like to me she was out there doing it for Little Saint. If you don't know what that is, that's an old movie. Maybe I'm just getting old. I'm sorry.
In the video, I thought that was really weird too. But so she gets her, or she's already in her car, but she pulls her car out and she starts to come up behind us and follow us. And she follows us for, I mean, quite a bit before she rolls her window down and starts taking pictures of me and asking if I was photographing her house. I was like, absolutely not. she was like eyeing me and the dog, and so I pulled my phone out to go ahead and record because she just looked like she was going to be problematic. And
The thing you did, because she was running up on you like she wanted to do a 1v1. I don't know. Maybe she wanted to go Money Mayweather versus Pacquiao right there on the street. I highly doubt it. I don't think she really wanted no confrontation that way, but she did want to kind of press you a little bit and see exactly what was going on. In her mind, she thought you was messing with her house or taking pictures or whatever she thought, but at the same time, it really doesn't make any sense at all.
I wanted to make sure, for my dog's safety mostly, that, you know, if he like bit her or something, that it would show that it was her antagonizing us. So yeah, she gets out of her car. The whole video that you see, she does live like one street over, so I'm hoping that, I mean, I'm sure I'll end up running into her again. I'm hoping that there's not any problems. She does seem really problematic, possibly crazy, on drugs. I don't know what it was, but I'm not going to be as easygoing next time, so I will keep you updated if I end up running into her again.
Whatever you do, just make sure that you make a reasonable decision, because a lot of times people get themselves in trouble because they do something that is not even worth the energy. You know, I think a lot of times we use way too much energy on people who really don't deserve it. You know what I'm talking about? But this is just a small situation that I wanted to talk about real quick and get your thoughts and opinions on down below in the comment section. It's not as much context as I usually like in a video, but it's just enough for us to kind of go with it and see exactly what people think about it. I see y'all in the next video.